Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill? You're putting in all the effort, following all the rules, working harder than anyone you know, yet the life you deeply desire remains just out of reach. You see others succeed with seemingly little effort, and you're told it's just luck or timing. But what if I told you that success, love, and abundance are not products of luck or brute force? What if they are a matter of physics, a matter of frequency? You have been taught to chase your desires, to work for them, to struggle towards them. But the most profound secret, one that bridges modern science and ancient wisdom, is that you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Your entire reality, everything you see, touch, and experience, is a direct reflection of your internal energetic state. You are a broadcasting tower, sending out a signal into the quantum field. And that field can only return to you a reality that matches your broadcast. This isn't just a hopeful philosophy. It's the operational manual for human consciousness. The struggle you feel is the friction between the frequency you are currently broadcasting and the frequency of the reality you wish to inhabit. The good news? You are the one in complete control of the signal. Today, you will learn how to consciously and deliberately change your broadcast. Tune into the frequency of your desired reality, and watch as the universe rearranges itself to match your new state of being. The solution, therefore, is not to try harder, but to become different. You must change your energetic frequency. Think of it like a radio. If you want to listen to a classical music station, you don't demand that the rock station play Beethoven. You simply change the dial. Your desires, the loving relationship, the abundant career, the vibrant health, already exist. They are broadcasting on their own frequency in the infinite field of potential. Your job is not to create them from scratch, but to tune your own receiver, your very being, to their frequency. How? Through the power of your attention and your emotion. In quantum physics, the observer effect demonstrates that the act of observation itself affects the reality being observed. Before observation, particles exist in a wave of infinite possibilities. When you, the conscious observer, place your attention on a specific outcome, you collapse that wave of potential into a tangible particle, an experience in your reality. Your focused attention is the tuning dial. But attention alone is not enough. It must be amplified and magnetized by emotion. Your thoughts send an electrical signal out into the field, and your feelings send a magnetic signal. Together, they create an electromagnetic signature that is uniquely yours. When you combine a clear intention, thought, with an elevated emotion, feeling, you are broadcasting a powerful, coherent signal that tells the universe precisely what reality you choose to experience. This is the science of creation. You are literally broadcasting the energetic blueprint of your future. And the quantum field, which is the source of all matter, responds by assembling that reality for you. So why isn't everyone living their dream life if it's this simple? The challenge lies deep within the architecture of your mind. Neuroscience tells us that 95% of who you are by the time you're in your mid-30s is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and subconscious beliefs. Your conscious mind, the 5% that desires change, is constantly being overruled by the massive, powerful subconscious program. This program is your identity. It's an energetic frequency you've been broadcasting, mostly unconsciously, for years. This subconscious identity was formed from past experiences, particularly those with strong emotional charges. Every time you felt unworthy, afraid, or lacking, your body produced chemicals that created a feeling, and your brain wired that experience into its neural network. Over time, you became addicted to these familiar emotional states. So, when you try to change, your body, which has been conditioned to the chemistry of your old self, literally starts to crave the familiar feelings of limitation. It sends signals to your brain to think thoughts that will produce those same chemicals. Suddenly, you're filled with doubt, fear, and reasons why it won't work. This is your subconscious fighting to maintain its chemical and energetic homeostasis. You are not just fighting a mental battle. You are breaking a biochemical addiction to your old self. Your identity isn't just an idea, it's a frequency you inhabit. To change your reality, you must change your identity. You must decide to become someone else at a fundamental energetic level. This is where the real work begins. The process of change is a conscious reprogramming of your subconscious identity. You must shift from being a victim of your programming to becoming the architect of your soul. The first key is your conscious attention. Where attention goes, energy flows. The brain has a filtering system called the reticular activating system, or RAS. Its job is to filter the billions of bits of data bombarding you every second and only show you what it deems important. And what does it deem important? Whatever you consistently focus on, if your dominant frequency is lack and worry, your RAS will diligently point out every bill you can't pay, every potential problem, and every piece of evidence that confirms your fears. It literally makes you blind to opportunities for abundance and joy that are right in front of you. To shift this, you must consciously and relentlessly direct your attention to what you want to create. This isn't about ignoring your problems. It's about starving them of your energy and feeding your dreams instead. You must become a gatekeeper of your mind. When a thought of fear or doubt arises from the old programming, you don't fight it. You simply observe it, thank it for trying to protect you, and gently redirect your focus back to the vision of your future self. You do this again and again, like training a muscle. You are using your conscious mind to install a new program, to tell your RAS what is now important. Evidence of success, love, and well-being. This deliberate placement of attention begins to rewire your brain, creating new neural pathways that support your new identity. Now we arrive at the heart of creation, the master key that unlocks the door to any reality you can imagine. This is the integration of mind, body, and spirit into one coherent, powerful force. The most potent, synchronous, and magnetic frequency you can ever broadcast is the frequency of love. This isn't just a poetic notion. It is a principle of quantum resonance. Love, in its purest form, which includes gratitude, joy, and a sense of wholeness, is a state of ultimate coherence. When you are in this state, your heart and brain work in synchrony, producing a measurable electromagnetic field that is thousands of times more powerful than the field produced by the brain alone. This coherent field is what truly interacts with the quantum field. Ancient spiritual traditions have known this for millennia. Texts from the Vedanta to the Bible speak of love as the ultimate creative force of the universe. Now, science is catching up. Epigenetics shows that emotional states like love and gratitude can literally change your genetic expression, turning on genes for health and turning off genes for stress. You are not a victim of your DNA. You are the master of it through the chemistry you create with your emotions. The process is this. You must become the person you want to be before the evidence of that person appears in your reality. You don't wait for success to feel successful. You generate the feeling of success in your body now. You don't wait for a relationship to feel loved. You generate the feeling of profound love within yourself now. This is the great paradox. You must feel the feeling of your wish fulfilled. You close your eyes and ask, what would it feel like to be that person? To have that love, that health, that abundance. You don't just think about it. You embody it. You allow the emotion to wash over you, to saturate every cell in your body until you are vibrating at the frequency of that reality. You are becoming it in the present moment. This isn't faking it. This is activating a potential reality that already exists within you and within the quantum field. You are remembering your future. To anchor this new state of being and override decades of subconscious programming, you must practice it with consistency and intention. A powerful way to do this is to create a daily ritual. I propose a 21-day challenge to solidify this alignment. For 21 consecutive days, you will dedicate a small portion of your day to becoming your future self. Here's how it works. Each morning, before your analytical mind wakes up and starts telling you all the reasons you can't, find a quiet space. Spend a few minutes bringing your awareness into the present moment, focusing on your breath. Then, bring to mind a clear vision of your desired future. But don't just see it. Feel it. Step into that version of you. What does it feel like to wake up in that reality? Generate the emotions of joy, gratitude, freedom, and love as if it is all happening right now. Let your body be consumed by these elevated feelings. Do this for at least 10-15 minutes. During this time, you are biochemically changing your body and energetically broadcasting your new signature to the universe. Then, throughout your day, your task is to maintain this state as much as possible. Set reminders on your phone to ask yourself, who am I being right now? Am I broadcasting the frequency of my past or my future? When you catch yourself slipping into old patterns of thought and feeling, gently guide yourself back to the emotion of your future. This is not about perfection. It is about persistent correction. I invite you now to make a commitment. In the comments below, write, I am committed to becoming my future self. By declaring this, you are sending a powerful signal to yourself and to the universe. The path of transformation is not always a straight line. There will be days when you feel powerful and aligned, and days when doubt creeps in. This is perfectly normal. You are rewiring a lifetime of conditioning. The biggest challenge you will face is your reliance on your senses. Your senses are designed to report on the reality that has already been created by your past frequency. When you begin this work, your external reality may not change overnight. You will look around and see the same circumstances, the same bank account, the same challenges. Your mind will then say, see, it's not working. This is the critical test. You must learn to trust what you are building internally more than what you see externally. You have to fall in love with your future self so much that you are no longer looking for evidence outside of you, because you have become the evidence. Another challenge is energetic incoherence. This happens when your thoughts and feelings are not aligned. You might be thinking positive thoughts about abundance, but feeling the deep, familiar pang of lack in your gut. This sends a mixed, incoherent signal to the field, and the universe doesn't know what to respond to. The key is to always prioritize the feeling. The subconscious mind speaks the language of emotion. You must generate the elevated feeling first, and the aligned thoughts will follow. If you struggle to feel it, start with gratitude. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. You cannot be in a state of gratitude and a state of lack at the same time. Begin by feeling grateful for the simple things in your life right now. The air you breathe, the sun on your skin. This gratitude tunes your frequency to a state of wholeness, making it easier to then access the feelings of your desired future. Remember, persistence is key. Every time you consciously choose the feeling of your future over the feeling of your past, you are weakening old neural connections and strengthening new ones. You are proving to your body, your mind, and the universe who you are now. You are a divine creator, endowed with the power to shape reality itself. This is not a gift for a select few, it is your birthright. The universe is not separate from you. It is a mirror reflecting the truth of who you are being. Everything we have discussed, from quantum physics and neuroscience to the wisdom of ancient sages, points to one profound truth. Your consciousness is the ultimate creative force. You change your reality not by struggling against it, but by rising above it in consciousness. You rise above it by choosing a new energy, a new frequency, a new identity. The power is not outside of you. It is the energy flowing through you right now. It is in your ability to choose your thoughts, to generate your feelings, and to broadcast a coherent signal of love, wholeness, and abundance into the field of infinite potential. Stop waiting for your life to change. Be the change. Embody the version of yourself you wish to become, right here, right now. Feel the joy, the peace, the love, and the freedom of that future self today. Walk as them. Talk as them. Love as them. Let this new frequency be your new identity. This is the journey of remembering your true self, not the limited identity conditioned by the past, but the infinite, powerful, creative being you have always been. The work is simple, but it is not always easy. It requires your dedication, your awareness, and your heart. But the reward is not just the manifestation of your desires. It is the liberation of your soul. I encourage you to begin the 21-day ritual today. Make the commitment. Choose your future. Become it now. And watch as the world you once knew transforms into the world you have always dreamed of.